Hey everyone, welcome to the game show segment. I am your host Aditya, and no points for guessing who today's participants are. We have none other than Zayne and Manish. Let's give a round of applause, and do you want to wave and say hi?
Hello, hello.
Hey guys.
Okay, so hope you have brushed up on your technical skills because I'm going to put them to the test today with this game show that I call Salesforce Connect. And it is loosely based on a British TV show called Only Connect. The concept of the game is pretty simple. There are going to be 4 clues, and all the 4 clues are going to have something in common. And your job is to find out what that connection is. And in round 1, you're going to play individually. So I'm going to show you the first of the 4 clues. And if you're able to guess what the connection is just by looking at the first clue, you get 5 points. And if not, you can always request me to show the next clue. And if you're able to guess then based on the 2 clues that I've shown you, then you get 4 points. So basically the more clues you reveal, the lesser points that you get. And you have about 30 seconds to guess the connection. And in case you get the connection wrong or you run out of time, the other person is going to get a chance to answer and they are going to get the points. So that's all. That's all the rules that there are. So clear, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I hope we'll find out.
yeah,
We'll find out, yeah.
let's find out. So audience, you get to play along as well, just like last time. In case you're able to guess the connection before our participants, you stand a chance to win and be featured in one of our subsequent episodes. So get to the chat window and start playing. And we are going to start with Manish. So
Oh, no.
Manish, the first clue on your screen right now, and I'm starting your timer as well.
Yeah, next clue please.
So, okay, so next clue is custom.
Okay, maybe we are
What
talking
is
about the objects in Salesforce.
Yes, you got it with just 2 clues, so you get 4 points.
Hey.
So, what do you expect to see in the remaining 2 clues?
Maybe what other type of objects do we have here?
Of course,
standard
but
custom, maybe like oh yeah, there is external object, yes, and then there is big object, I guess. Oh
correct,
yeah.
perfect. Those are the 4 clues, and that's it. Just like that, you have 4 points.
Oh yeah.
Now, moving on to the next connection, and Zane, it is your turn now, and your clue on screen, and I've started your timer.
What are the different kinds of these are different kinds of Salesforce certifications? I'm just going straight for the answer.
You have to be a little bit more specific. You're almost there.
So, Salesforce developer certifications?
You can request for more clues, but I'm going to give you only one
All
more
right,
try.
let's do another clue. Okay, so I wasn't right with saying Salesforce certifications, and I wasn't right saying Salesforce developer certifications, so I'm going to need another clue.
Okay. This should be enough.
Salesforce architect certifications.
Okay, you're very close, but I'm still going to give it to you. The 4th clue would have been data architecture and management designer, and the answer is prerequisites for the application architect certification. You were pretty close by calling them architect certification.
That is true. That is great. I would push back and say that you should have picked the other designer certifications, since App Builder and Platform Developer 1 are also prereqs for other kinds of architect certs. But that's great.
Okay, so how many points did you get? You've guessed it.
I think I got like 1.
You got it at 2 at least because I revealed the 4th clue for you. Okay, so back to you, Manish. Your next clue on the screen.
Okay. Next clue,
primary
please.
keys. Okay.
Can you reveal the third clue, please? Maybe these are indexed fields.
Wow, Manish, you're really on a roll. So the fourth clue, you get 2 points. The fourth clue would have been custom fields marked as external ID or unique.
Oh, that would have definitely.
And these are the fields that are indexed by default.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
Okay. Zayne, you have a tough competition.
Well done.
I didn't know, like, it was like out of the blue. But yeah, fourth would have been.
I was
Okay.
thinking like SOCL, things that optimize your SOCL queries, and then the audit dates, I was like, oh, not that. Okay.
Okay, so Zayne, it is your turn, and this is your first clue.
Okay. I've learned to be cautious, so let's see another clue.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see the third clue. These are all Salesforce abbreviations. Let's see the last clue.
I think the third one makes it hard.
Yeah. I think these are different namespaces in Lightning.
It might be true, but it's not the connection that I was looking for.
Okay.
Manish, do you want to give it a try?
Maybe these are something that Salesforce provides out of the box in these UI frameworks. Like $A represents all the standard events that product framework comes up with. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that is pretty close to what I was looking for. The answer I was expecting is global variables that LWC cannot access. Yeah, so I'm not going to give either of you any
Yep.
points.
Yep.
So,
We neither of us got that
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, these are global variables LWC cannot access. So, at the end of round one, so that concludes round one. So, at the end of round one, Manish is leading with 6 points. Zayne is at 2 points. But there is still round two, which is a little bit more trickier than the round one. So, in round two.
Oh, great.
So in round 2, you're still going to get 4 clues, but this time all the 4 clues form a sequence. So I'm going to start by revealing the first clue, and then you're supposed to guess what the fourth clue in the sequence is. So first in your mind, you'll have to figure out what the connection might be, but your answer has to be what the fourth clue is. And this time, since you're both playing together, you'll be using buzzers. And I am going to be the one who is advancing through the clues. So I'm going to show you the first word in the sequence. In about 5 to 10 seconds, I'm going to show you the second word. 5 to 10 seconds later, I'm going to show you the third word. And any time during this, if you think you know the answer, just hit the buzzer. And of course, the number of points you get is going to be based on the number of clues that have been revealed.
Okay.
Okay?
This one is definitely
Alright.
hard.
Alright, so hands on your buzzers and eyes on your screen. So this is the first word in the sequence, or rather picture in the sequence. What comes fourth? I'll reveal the second clue in the sequence. What comes fourth? Okay, third in the sequence coming up.
Sure, they all starts with C, I believe. C character, cloudy, cloudy, and then I forgot the tail-head mascot name.
Can we play together? Because I know the third one.
Okay, what's the third one?
Together.
I know it represents trailhead, but
So neither of you get any points
Yeah.
because you're out of time, but you can play together and figure out what the fourth one can
Because
be.
it's Cloudy,
Cody.
Cody, and that's Ernie, and so then I'm guessing the fourth one has to be somebody whose name alphabetically comes later.
I'm sure so.
Einstein?
Someone who represents the Salesforce certifications, I believe.
Zayne got it right. It is actually Einstein, and she also got the connection right. It is Salesforce mascots in alphabetical order. Zayne, you could have buzzed and gotten the points.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bad luck, Zayne. Let's play together in the next.
Finally, we get to something with very deep knowledge, and now I see it.
No, let's keep playing together.
No, you're not supposed to play.
Exactly.
together.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so what comes next? I'm going to clear your buzzers now, and this is the first word in the sequence. What comes fourth? First word is developer. There are many permutations, but the moment I reveal the second word, it becomes too apparent. So hands on your buzzers. And the second word in the sequence is Developer Pro. Okay, and Zayne has buzzed first. So Zayne, what's the fourth in the sequence?
Okay. I think the fourth in the sequence is full copy.
Perfect. And what do you
Because
think
the third
connection
is partial copy, and it's types of sandboxes.
Is there any particular order to how I've listed them?
From smallest to largest by data volume
Yeah, that's true.
and also cost. But that's maybe not what you were going for there.
Yeah, it's actually all of the characteristics, but sorted by refresh interval is what I was going for. But yeah, data volume is good and cost is also good. But yeah, you've got it, and because you've guessed with the second clue itself, you get 4 points, and now you're tied with Manish. So there are like 3 more clues.
I'm under pressure.
I'm crawling back.
Yep. Okay, so
you are really good at this.
the next sequence is coming up. The first word is LWC. Okay, I'm going to reveal the second clue. It's Aura. And you just get 4 points.
So,
Okay, Manish, you've buzzed. What do you think the fourth in the
Go,
sequence
go, go.
is?
So I know like there's LWC, Aura, Visual Force, and there was one more thing before Visual Force pages, which was I wasn't part of Salesforce ecosystem at that time, but I've heard the name so many times.
Yeah, if you don't know the answer, then I'm going to have to give it to Zayne.
S.
Oh,
It's okay. It starts with S.
oh yeah. Just give me a sec.
Almost there. Almost. Okay, no, you've taken too long.
Okay,
Zayne,
give it to Zayne.
your turn.
S controls.
control.
If that's the way it would be S controls.
Perfect.
Right?
Yes, it is S control. So next comes Visual Force and then S controls. Manish, you got the connection right. It is Salesforce UI technologies in reverse order of launch. And yeah, you were almost there.
I
but
forgot
hard
the
luck.
name.
I feel like we should split that point. Yeah, because I would have said Apex because I thought it was just like Salesforce programming technologies in reverse order of launch, and I would have said Apex.
We should.
Skipped over S control. So I think this really is your point.
I think we should split
Okay,
it
so
then.
yeah, if both the participants agree, I'll give you 2 each.
Yes.
You're trying to make this a tie, which I don't like. It should not be a tie. Okay. So, coming up next, what comes fourth in the sequence? The first in the sequence is assignment rules. Okay. The next in the sequence is auto response rules. Okay, Manish, you have buzzed. You have to get this right. What do you think the fourth in the sequence is?
Validation rule?
What do you think the sequence is?
Maybe like the order of execution in reverse order?
Okay, you've gone too far. Half the connection is correct. But Zayne, what do you think the answer is?
Well, it's the final part of the transaction. It's after the database transaction has been committed, like after DML, before the transaction closes, these things are happening to the record, but I couldn't tell you what's fourth.
Okay.
Because I'm not exactly sure where in the transaction we 100% are.
All right.
It's been that long since I recited all 25 steps.
You remember there are 25? Okay, I don't remember the number. It kept changing. It was 17 when
Yeah,
I
it's
learned.
more than
changing.
25
I was
now.
like, who knows what
It's
it is
more
today?
than 25 now.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so none of you get the point, but the third in the sequence is workflow rules, and fourth is escalation rules, and
Escalation rule.
this is the order of execution. Manish, you got it right, but it is not the reverse order. It's actually the normal order. Okay, so the final one that is going to decide the winner. What comes fourth in the sequence?
I'm just impressed with these questions, I have to say. So I
Oh,
can't even
thank you.
imagine what this one is going to be.
This is going to be really tricky. You'll have to look beyond
Oh, great.
everything that you've seen till now. Okay, so what comes fourth in the sequence first is batch apex. Okay, the second is connected app. Yeah.
You kind of diverted the path here.
Okay. The third in the sequence is delegated authentication. Now, after I reveal what the connection is, you'll either bang your head against the wall or you'll bang my head against the wall. So, look at the words. Don't look at what they do. Just look at the words
Oh,
as
DA,
English words.
CA, DA. Then EA, something EA.
Okay, Zayne, you have buzzed first. What do you think the answer is?
External services?
What do you think the sequence is?
2 words about things in Salesforce in alphabetical order. I'm like, that's literally all I got.
Okay. Manish, what did you have in mind?
Maybe 2 words. One starts with E, the other one starts with A.
I think we were on the same page.
Yeah, you're really trying to make this a tie. But yes, one of you got some answer, one of you got
got
the
it.
I was trying to find a word which starts with E and A.
Yeah, you
I
could
couldn't
give
get
email
either.
alert, you could give enterprise app, you had a lot of options to give.
I got the top, I did not get the A part. So I clearly think this is going to Manish.
Yeah, I mean, even if I split the points between both of you or I don't give points to either of you, you still tie because both of you have 8 points each. And yeah, both of you are winners. Well played. I can't do anything at this moment. I tried really hard not to make this a tie. But congratulations, both of you, very well played.
I think you should tell the audience that this is also not scripted, because that's what you said in the last episode, right?
Oh yeah, this is definitely not scripted.
Definitely not scripted.
I mean, ideally,
Yeah, this
Zayne
is
would have
scripted.
won, but since she split her points on the fly between both of you, it is a tie. But if Zayne would have
thanks a
split
lot.
her points, she would have won.
Jane, you are so courteous. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't let me lose.
I am impressed that I am not left in the dust. So yes, this is great.
Alright, so congratulations to both of you who are the winners, and I hope you've enjoyed the game. And
High fives.
And I hope
We did,
the
we
audience
did.
that you've been watching, you've been playing along with us, you've been able to guess the connections before our participants. So in case you have, we are going to announce the winners really soon, and you might be featured in our subsequent episodes of Dev Talkies. So with that, this is me, Aditya, signing off, and meet you next month with a brand new game show.